Rainy day. We have a joke I would like to share with you, but I'm not going to tell you the answer until the end. The question is, what did the horizontal line say to the vertical line? So stay with me and I will tell you the answer shortly. All right, we're going to learn a little bit more difficult problems today. So let's get started with number 1. You can just write it down as number 1. At higher altitudes, water boils at lower temperatures. The table to the right is showing you altitudes and boiling points. We have to write an equation in slope-intercept form. So I need to write the equation in y equals mx plus b form. But before I can do that, I think I'm going to have to put it in point-slope form first. And then I can put it into slope-intercept form. Okay, so I'm going to look at my table over here. I need to find the slope, so I just need to pick 2 points and subtract. I think I'll do the top 2 points right here. Okay, so down the top is going to be 210 minus 209, and the denominator is going to be 1,000 minus 1,500. Okay, 210 minus 109 is 1, and the denominator is going to be negative 500. So it looks like this is going to be going down. As my x values are going up, my y values are going down. Okay, so this is going to be the slope that I use. Now I need to pick a point and use that for my equation. And I think I'm going to use the top one. That looks pretty easy. 1,000 and 210. My slope is negative 1 over 500. Well, this looks like it's going to be fun. So y minus the y value, which is 210, equals the slope, and then x minus the x value. Now I need to distribute. That's point-slope form, but I need to put it in slope-intercept form. So I'm going to distribute the negative 1 over 500. So that gives me negative 1 over 500x. Negative times a negative is a positive, and 500 goes into 1,000 2 times. Now I need to add the 210 to both sides. So y is equal to negative 1 over 500x plus 212. And if I'm not mistaken, 212 might be the boiling temperature for Celsius? No, Fahrenheit. No, yeah, I think that's right. All right, then I have to find the boiling point at 6,000 feet. So at this x right here, I'm going to plug in 6,000. So negative 1 over 500 times 6,000, and then add 212. So you can type that in your calculator if you like. Okay, so if you divide 500 into 6,000, that gives me negative 12. And then if you add 212, that is 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So the boiling point at 6,000 feet is 200 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, let's go on to number 2. Copy the table. Pause me for just a moment and copy the table. Okay, looking at this table, I have to come up with an equation. I only have 2 points, and I'm not sure what the equation is. So what I'm going to do is take the 2 points that are listed here, the negative 2, negative 18, the 727, and write an equation based on those points. And then I'm going to plug in the numbers that I need here to find out the other values. So I'm going to put the y values on top, negative 18 minus 27. The x values on bottom, negative 2 minus 7. Okay, negative 18 and negative 27 is negative 45 divided by negative 9. So the slope is 5. So I'm going to use my slope to be 5, and you get to pick one of these 2 points that are here. I'm going to use the negative 218. It looks a little bit easier to me. So I'm going to go y minus negative 18 equal 5 parentheses x minus negative 2. Now, it doesn't matter which point you use, you still will get the same answer either way. So now I have y plus 18 is 5x plus 10. And now I need to subtract 18. So y equals 5x minus 8. Okay, now I have a formula. I can just plug in the points that I need to try to find. Now 0 is an easy one because it's the y-intercept, and my y-intercept is negative 8. So 0 is going to give me a negative 8. I'm going to change my color for just a moment. This is negative 8. Now I need to plug in the y value of 12. So right here, kind of hard to see, I'm going to put in 12 equals 5x minus 8. Add 8 to both sides. So 20 equals 5x. And on this one, x is going to be 4. So up here, x is 4. All right, next problem, number 3. We only have 4 to go total. All right, number 3. We have Stephen walking from his house to his friend Sharon's house. When he is 12 blocks away, he looks at his watch. He looks again when he's 8 blocks away and finds that 6 minutes have passed. Write 2 ordered pairs for this data in time and blocks. So see, we first had to figure out that x is going to be time and y is the blocks. Usually if there is a time, x or y, x is going to be the word time. Okay, so when he is 12 blocks away, he looked at his watch. Well, that's his starting value, so I'm going to put 0, 12. After 6 minutes, he's 8 blocks away. I just picked my 2 ordered pairs. My B is to take and make a linear equation for my ordered pairs. So the first thing I need to do is draw the line minus sign to find the slope, and then I need one of the 2 points. So 12 minus 8 and 0 minus 6. 12 minus 8 is 4. 0 minus 6 is negative 6. You have to reduce that to negative 2/3. Okay, now I have 2 points to pick from, and I think I would like to use the 0, 12. That looks like the easier point for me. So I'm going to use my slope is negative 2/3, and my point is 0, 12. Point slope form, y minus 12 is equal negative 2/3 x minus 0. See, that's why it's easy. Move up to the top. So I have y minus 12 is equal to negative 2/3 x. I'm distributing plus 0. And then the last thing I need to do is move the 12 over. Now, if I'd been paying attention a little bit more carefully, I would have noticed that that 12 is the y-intercept. I could have skipped all of this work here and just gone straight to the answer, negative 2/3 x plus 12. Okay, now I need to know what the total time it takes for Stephen to reach Sharon's house. Well, Sharon's house is at 0. So I'm going to take and plug in a 0 for the y value. Negative 2/3 x plus 12 equals 0. So go ahead and solve that equation. We're going to minus 12 from each side. Negative 12 equals negative 2/3 x. And remember, I need to multiply both sides by 3. That makes the 3's go away. Uh-oh, I'm running out of space. That gives me negative 36 equals negative 2x. Divide both sides by negative 2. I'm going over here. Negative, let's see, 36 divided by negative 2 is 18. So it takes 18 minutes to make it to Sharon's house. Okay, our joke was, what did the horizontal line say to the vertical line? And the answer is, it's nice running into you. All right, stay dry, Bearcats, and we'll see you in the morning.